Salutations, everyone. Welcome back to EU4. I'm Lord Forwind. The mighty Hussite Bohemia is growing. We just unioned Poland, and it's a matter of getting Polish opinion to the positive side, and then we should have just absorbed this whole chunk of Eastern Europe. In fact, in some ways, we've almost recreated the Poland that exists right before games start, where Hungary, Bohemia, and Poland were all under one ruler. It's kind of awesome. It's just taken us 100-something years to pull off. And we are still waiting on the printing press spreading to our lands, which might take a little while. Always prefer improvements that give me points, especially when I'm already building the building they're asking for. And let's see, we've got allies. Obviously, Poland is loyal at this point. Should be starting next month. There we go. Loyal Poland. Loyal Brandenburg, and obviously loyal Sealy down here, whose really only purpose is to give me another war troops and another Hussite person in the Empire. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And we'll upgrade that site of trade. I think I want to wait for 1,000 money and then upgrade the Schönbrunn Palace. Any missions Poland can complete. Well, there's the Throne of Bohemia, but I already got that. I mean, Poland has some claims on some of the land. I have some of the claims on some of the land. It's a bit back and forth there. Kind of too bad I can't steal land. I could complete the Wallachian part of my next mission. Speaking of missions and stuff, though, I definitely need to build some forts down there in Hungary at some point. Because right now, you get into the central Hungarian plain and you can just sweep right across it. This side's protected fairly well. This side, not at all. I think Zemplin is going to be getting a fort. Actually, no. Marmaros will be getting a fort, because that is a mountain, so better defense than hills or highlands. There we go. That should help a bit. What's my next mission here? The Order of the Dragon, or whatever. Protect against Turks in Carpathia. Okay, so we already complete that. We'll get Order of the Dragon. Garrison and garrison damage. Okay, we're going to be in good shape here. Still waiting on the League War. Ooh. I've got another option. I'm going to vote for Portugal. See if we can elect Portugal Holy Roman Empire. That would be a career trajectory. The King of Poland? Or King of Portugal. He just wants to sit over there colonizing, but nope, he's going to be dragged into becoming Emperor of the HRE at this rate. Okay. I do need to tech up at some point here. Still waiting on that printing press. Speed it up a tiny bit, I guess. Yeah. And I need to wait for 1,000 so I can improve Vienna. Lovely city, Vienna. I greatly enjoyed visiting it a couple years ago. I really don't care what Norway does in the scheme of things. What's up, cat? The cat just jumped up from where she was asleep all of a sudden, like she'd been electrocuted. You okay? Yeah, she's fine. Just an attentive cat. You're lovely if I could vassalize Verden here. Pray for the life, because we're an elective monarchy. We really don't care about an heir. Other than... Well, actually, do we? Let's see. Would we lose our union? Whoa! No, we wouldn't. Poland's calling us to war against the Knights in Venice. Sure. Or it's not Poland. My brain's got Poland on the mind. The Ottomans are calling us to arms. There we go. I actually have some claims on some of these territories. I guess I will get involved then. Well, I think I've just pinned down the Austrian military at the moment. And obviously the Ottomans should, at some point, be able to land troops in the Knights areas. Oh, actually, they might not even be able to. Actually, they've got... We'll see. They've got a pretty decent fleet. It's more a matter of, do the Venetians smash it before they manage to invade Rhodes? We shall see. At some point we could become Great Moravia as well, I'm realizing. Still got to take Dublin, still got to make Hussite the official empire. Well, we might get 3 out of this run. I thought I was only going to get 1, and my army lost the battle. I wish I could say I was surprised, but I'm not. I think I will retreat and let Poland handle all affairs in the war from now on. But we have completed Protect Against the Turk. So, yes, I can now make the Order of the Dragons in my lands, which I am going to basically do everywhere I can. So, starting over here. Oh, we haven't even stated this area. Oops. Or this area. I mean, free development is... It's not free. I mean, obviously I'm spending resources, but... should be a substantial difference from that. Oh, we're losing money because my army's reinforcing. Okay. Looking at that going, why am I all of a sudden going broke? Ooh, game, slow down for a moment. Oh, we can turn that off. Really, I should build some ramparts just because of how vulnerable my poor capital is. Either that or build some more forts. We are 75 over governing capacity. Let's see. Oh, Well, I will centralize that area, and I will centralize that area, which should save me some. Obviously, some of my territories are more valuable than others. Now, the big decision, do we want to pay... No. 10 gold a month to speed this up by probably, what, like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. And we're still spying on Venice. I'm actually going to take the idea first, just for the improved relations. Because at this point, 4 or more a month, 4 or more a year is really nice. Especially if I get rid of this and transition back to that. Where's the hostile ones? Maine's a good one. 4.6 now. Almost 5. That's some good numbers. And the best part is I don't even have to do anything now because Poland is so ridiculously powerful. As long as I don't let Poland get angry with me, which is less likely because we're historical friends. Should be in pretty good shape here. For the moment... Oh, I can't do it yet. At some point I want to get rid of this integration policy, since I'm not really using it. Oh wait, there's Tyrol here. Oh, they're too big. I could vassalize Munich. That would probably be worth it, right? Because it's got a core there. It's got more. Yeah, you know what? It's not really worth it. None of them have enough cores to make worth taking it. I mean, yeah, that would save me 9 and 22, but I'd lose a Diplo power a month for it. If I complete defensive ideas with the, or if I complete diplomatic ideas combined with the defensive, we get even more stuff. And now I need to get rid of pacifism again, except put on pacifism. That part of it's a little ridiculous. I think everything else is fairly tolerant. We are quite the haven for Hussitism. And to a general, we have nothing against the other religions either. Nor does Poland. Together, I've probably got the most tolerant, pretty close to it, empire in the game. Only one who might be close is France. Nope, doesn't look like it. Awesome. Really? For some reason I thought France had a different idea there than they do. Oh, never mind. Probably just going crazy. Slightly. How many hours can you play EU4 before your brain starts to melt? Considering I think I just passed... People always ask me this. I just passed 5,500. 5,600 hours with the game running. Now, whether or not I was playing for most of that time, I would say no, but still, it's up there. Now, I've also got my hands on this province. I think I've got another great project or something. Yeah, I've got Dracula's castle over here, right? Bran Castle. Or Bran, however you want to say it. Oof, we're getting lucky with our diplomats, I've got to say. Yeah, printing press should spread very quickly through our territory now that we've got it in one or two of them. Still no news on the League Wars yet. Maybe I take out Tyrol here. Certainly could push this way through the mountains, head towards Switzerland. Join up with France and Burgundy on the other side. At some point I gotta get some decent naval territories. And we're gonna... Nope, I can't afford that yet. I don't have the high enough tech level. Once we get to 12, I'm definitely going to stick down a thing down south there. A shore battery. Some damage from that one. Oh, and the war will be over shortly. Do I not have one of my... I do have a diplomat on allies. I guess they've improved as much as they can. And we're almost up to 1,000. Oh, Russia just took a lot of land. Let's make sure Russia is entirely trustworthy towards me. And then I guess I rival Spain. Yeah. They're the Emperor of the HRE, and they're probably going to stay that way for a while, so they make a great target. I am going to take a tech here, though. I think we've taken enough ideas for the moment. At some point, getting Czech nationalism will be nice, but not game-breaking. Take the prestige hit. There we go. Can now build naval battery. Or I could do something else, but I'm going to build the naval battery. Save up the cash to do the palace in Vienna. Oh my gosh. The Allies calling me to various wars is annoying. I mean, Brunswick is consolidating the HRE for me, so it is easier to fight one or two huge nations than dozens of small ones. I will give them that. Is it a pain to do so? It's a pain either way, in all honesty. the other hand, because I joined the war, I can probably prevent them from getting too much land. There we go. I could do Brandenburg Gate. Don't want to. Could do Bibliotheca, I guess. I'm going to do extra diplomat. There we go. Spend my manpower. Get an additional diplomat. Ooh, I could seize that land from Poland. Not going to. We'll do threatening countries. There we go. We get almost 1,000 manpower a month, which is pretty good. I tend to find 1,000 is the break point for, at that point you seem to be getting enough manpower. You can fight a lot of wars. Anything less you struggle, I find. I managed to get my governing capacity down 25, but that's about it. They stole one province from them. Not the end of the world. I can deal with that. What I really need is to get the flexible negotiation. 20% cheaper province war score cost will be really nice when I get it. Oh, Brunswick again. It's like all of a sudden they just went, whoa, we can conquer stuff. I suspect a lot has to do with the fact I got rid of Austria. Because now I've destabilized the HRE greatly. It's going to be a pain to fight them, but at some point we'll have to kill Brunswick. Huh. I got to make the call over whether Brandenburg would give back land. Interesting. Doesn't make sense. I'm the overlord. I just can't say I've really ever seen that event before. How are we doing on tech? 800, I'll save my money and my points. And we are almost definitely going to go military tree. As nice as it would be to go like admin ideas, I do not feel my army is strong enough yet. Not for the next wars. I want a powerful military. So, we've gone defensive. Honestly, offensive might be good here. Or I could really double down on and go quality. Could theoretically even go quantity, but I think that would be stupid. Better leaders or just general better troops? I think general better troops, because we've already got 10 infantry combat. Now we got it to 20. That's starting to add up now. I might as well throw on pacifism again. Mamelukes no longer a valid rival. Why? Unclear. The Ottomans are willing to buy it from me. Sure, I'll take 10 extra gold a month. Especially since they already kind of had it. At best, I saved them a year, I think. Another war over. You know what? I think that'll be a good stopping point here, probably. So, yeah. I think at this point, we've got at least 40% of the HRE is Hussite. If worse comes to worse, we'll have to fight a war. We're definitely going to have to fight a war against Spain. Which actually could be a problem if we can't we need to enforce religious peace. If Spain's whole army is in the colonies, that'll be a problem. Although no one has taken Mexico yet, which means although Spain has South America, there's not a lot of mass colonial empires. 13 colonies under Britain will probably join my side in the war, so we'll see. Anyway, see you guys all next time. Bye for now.